A campaign fún Sanwo.
Ẹ campaign fún Sanwo.
A campaign fún Tinubu. Dìsín bí mo ṣe ń bá yín sọ̀rọ̀ ìkọ́bọ̀ àrígbà. Àwọn MC dẹ̀ ló pè wá.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, a gbọ́ ń pa yín gbà yín lọ.
Ta lọ sí camp.
Ṣé MC ò wá settle yín?
Àwa tó promise gangan èmi àtàlápín ó promise wa gangan pé tá bá fẹ́ ká béèrè á béèrè nǹkan tá fẹ́. Ó dà ẹ jẹ́ wọn àpòrọ̀ kan fún yín. Ó kéré jù léde tàbájọ jáde parade. Àárín ní 2 mile.
Ẹ̀rin 2 mile.
3 mile pẹ̀lẹ́sẹ̀ lásán.
Pẹ̀lẹ́sẹ̀.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ làwọn kan wọn àwọ̀ wọn sínú mọ́tò náà máa gbé wọn tẹ̀lé wa wá rìn yìí o. Àwọn abínúkú ẹni 10,000 náà ń fún wa lówó oúnjẹ lójoojúmọ́. Owó oúnjẹ wa tún ṣe ségesège àrígbà tán. Àpúrọ̀ ni pé wọ́n fìyà jẹ wá náà. Wọ́n fìyà jẹ wá gan. Mo ṣàmọ̀ pé wọ́n jíṣẹ́ fún wa wípé pírẹsidẹ́ǹtì béèrè pé kí ni kí àwọn fún wa wípé ẹni tó kó wa lọ kó lọ bá Ṣèyí Tinubu kó gbowó. Ó dà ní pé ó ní òun sọ fún wọn wípé òun ò fẹ́ nǹkan kan òun máa náwó tó. Ìyẹn MC. Ṣé báwo ló ti wà l'Ábùjá rẹ̀ nísìnyí? Tó ń kọ̀ fún NRBS àbí NUTR nísìnyí tí wọ́n rántí wípé a ṣiṣẹ́ for 1 month and 3 weeks tá a gba kọ́bọ̀ lọ́lé. Mo rántí ìjọ náà ta lọ bá gómìnà wa His Excellency Sanwo ta lọ bá wọn níbẹ̀. Wọ́n promise wa lówó gbogbo àwọn tí wọ́n bá wà nídìí ẹ̀ tá a fi rówó gbà tá a dẹ̀ ṣiṣẹ́ oṣù kan àtọ̀sẹ̀ mẹ́ta fún Tinubu àti Sanwo tá a fi rówó gbà yẹn gbogbo àwọn tó bá wà nídìí ẹ̀ wọn ò ní jèrè ìgbésí ayé wọn tó máa fi kú.
It seems that it is a season of regret or a season of lamentation as some supporters of Bola Ahmed Tinubu from the Yoruba extraction, especially those who took appearance fee to support Bola Ahmed Tinubu ambition in 2023, are now coming out to regret or let's say renounce their support for Bola Ahmed Tinubu in 2023. Last week it was Nollywood actress Buki Raji. This week it is Nollywood actor Baba Lalude, all from the Yoruba extraction. These are not isolated events. We have seen so many Yoruba celebrities who supported Bola Ahmed Tinubu in the last election coming out to regret their decision of supporting Bola Ahmed Tinubu. You equally saw that man who went naked to pray for Bola Ahmed Tinubu in a beach. He has already denounced his support and regretted his action for supporting Bola Ahmed Tinubu. But what is really happening? Why this sequence of events? In case you are not aware, let me refresh your memory as to why these people are coming out to regret supporting Bola Ahmed Tinubu. In the lead up to the 2023 presidential election, a wave of tribalism swept through parts of the Yoruba Nollywood community. Prominent actors leveraging their influence and cultural sway threw their weight behind Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the All Progressive Congress candidate and a Yoruba man, heralded as the father of modern Lagos. Their support was not just a political endorsement, but a deeply personal and regional commitment, rooted in a mix of admiration for Tinubu's past contribution, expectation of personal gain, and an undeniable undercurrent of tribal loyalty. The 2023 election campaign was a pivotal moment for Nigeria, with Tinubu's Emiloko, "It is my turn" slogan encapsulating his campaign bold claim to the presidency. For many Yoruba actors, supporting Tinubu was a natural choice, as Jide Kosoko, a veteran Nollywood actor who campaigned against Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, explained in 2022, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu is not just a leader of note, he is a father figure and a benefactor. I have benefited from him and his wife. He has personally developed many people in our industry, especially those that had health challenges. This sentiment was echoed by many in the Yoruba film industry, who saw Tinubu as a patron. Actors like Lalude campaigned tirelessly, spending weeks mobilizing support across markets and remote areas. In this heartfelt interview, he recalled, "We campaigned with joy, thinking our Messiah had arrived, because Tinubu is someone we have loved for many years and he has been helpful to actors. We spent 1 month and 3 weeks campaigning for Tinubu. We used to trek 2 or 3 miles on foot daily, While those who mobilized us rode in their cars, their commitment was not just ideological, it was a calculated investment in a future where their loyalty will be rewarded. The actors' support was also steeped in a regional pride. Tinubu, a Yoruba Muslim and former Lagos governor, was seen as a champion of the Southwest. Bukky Raji, known as Aminatu Papapa, admitted her endorsement was partly driven by regional loyalty and business interests, hoping Tinubu will reopen the southern borders closed under the Buhari administration, which had crippled her rice importation business. My thought was that when Jagaban gets into office, he will reopen borders in our region, she said. This regionalism was not unique to Raji. Her endorsement was simply tribalistic. The actor's support for Tinubu was undeniably influenced by tribalism, a persistent force in our politics. Tinubu's campaign capitalized on his Yoruba identity, earning him the title Asiwaju, the one who rules, from the Oba of Lagos. For many Yoruba actors, backing Tinubu was a way to ensure their ethnic group's prominence in national politics. Nollywood Yoruba actors only want to vote for Tinubu because most of them are beneficiaries from Tinubu. This perception of ethnic favoritism was not unfounded. The actors believed Tinubu's presidency will bring tangible benefit to Yoruba land, from economic opportunities to cultural preservation. However, this tribal loyalty blinded many to the broader implication of their choice. Nigerians' challenge, economic hardship, insecurity and corruption require solutions that transcend ethnic lines. By prioritizing regional interests, the actors overlooked Tinubu's controversial past, including allegations of amassing a fortune through questionable means during his tenure as Lagos governor. The actors' expectations of reward were not entirely baseless. Promises of compensation, including financial reward and even cars, were made by campaign organizers like MC Oluomo, the powerful Nigerian Union of Road Transport Workers president. Lalude recounted, "It was MC Oluomo who invited us. He promised to give us cars. He promised someone would give us 1.5 million the following Thursday. But when we called the person that Thursday, he said no money was sent to him." Lalude said that over 100 actors campaigned for 2 months without receiving a dime. The betrayal extended beyond financial neglect. The actors faced public backlash for their endorsement, with some like Olaye Igwe, who stripped naked on a beach to pray for Tinubu's victory, enduring relentless online abuse. Lalude lamented, "People curse us like mad. My friend Olaye, the curses that were placed on him up till now, he hasn't been free from them. The lack of recognition from Tinubu's administration, particularly from his son Sheyi, added insult to injury." Olaide questioned, "Will Sheyi claim he did not see we the old folks during when we were out there campaigning? Was he blind that he did not notice our presence, the senior actors?" He further criticized Sheyi's focus on philanthropy in northern Nigeria, asking, "Aren't there sick people in Yoruba land too? How many hospitals has he visited here?" For Bukky Raji, the regret was not just about personal betrayal, but the broader suffering of Nigerians. "I'm using this opportunity to beg all Nigerians. I'm sorry. It was a campaign I campaigned for Tinubu that is causing me pain. I'm in pain because many masses are hungry," she said, tearfully acknowledging the economic hardship that has worsened under Tinubu's presidency. Her apology reflects a dawning realization that their support, driven by tribalism and self-interest, contributed to a government that has failed to deliver on its Renew Hope agenda. The actor saga is a microcosm of a larger problem in Nigerian politics: the reliance on ethnic loyalty over competence and vision. While tribalism can galvanize support, it often leads to governance that prioritizes narrow interests over national progress. Tinubu's presidency, marred by economic challenges and unfulfilled promises, exemplify this. The removal of fuel subsidies, announced in his inaugural address, led to the skyrocketing prices and panic buying, exacerbating hardship for millions. The actors, once hopeful that Tinubu's leadership will uplift Yoruba land, now grapple with the reality that their ethnic champion has not delivered for the nation or even for them. Lalude's causes, though born of frustration, reflect a deeper disillusionment. In his quotes, all those behind our not being paid after working for 1 month and 3 weeks for Tinubu and Sanwo, they will never prosper or succeed in their life till death. This sentiment, echoed by Lalude's warning that maybe in his second campaign, the only support we will offer will be curses for anyone who vote for him, signals a shift from hope to resentment. Their regret is not just personal but a cautionary tale for Nigeria. Voting based on tribalism or promises of personal gain is a recipe for disappointment. The Yoruba's actor regret should serve as a wake-up call. Nigerians' salvation lies not in ethnic loyalty, but in electing leaders based on competence, integrity, and a commitment to the common good of everyone. No nation has developed with tribalism. No nation will develop with tribalism. During the 2015 campaign, majority of the Northerners supported President Muhammadu Buhari because they felt as a Northerner he is going to end the insecurity and poverty in the North. President Muhammadu Buhari ruled for 8 solid years uninterrupted. All through his 8 solid years in office, the insecurity in the North increased. It got to a worsening level. The poverty rate in the North tripled. President Muhammadu Buhari, despite coming from the North, could not stop the spate of insecurity in the North. At a point in time, he was even attacked in his hometown, Katsina, when he visited. Terrorists threatened him not to come to Katsina State. We are talking about the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of Nigeria, who was scared to go to his hometown because of insecurity. The mistake made in electing President Muhammadu Buhari should not have been repeated. It should have been the last mistake. But the people from the Yoruba extraction, who are judged to be the most intelligent tribe in Nigeria, made the same mistake again by voting in Bola Ahmed Tinubu. And right now, they are not living in an alternate Nigeria. They are also benefiting from the suffering and bad administration of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. And it seems that they are the ones suffering it worst because they expected so much from their Messiah Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Other people that did not expect anything from Bola Ahmed Tinubu are living fine. They are coping with the mechanism. But the people from the southwest who believe so much in the magic wand of Bola Ahmed Tinubu are the ones complaining the more. I hope all this spate of regret will translate to spate of resentment against Bola Ahmed Tinubu in 2027. I hope a little promise will not make them to go back to their vomit, will not make them to go back in supporting Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Supporting a presidential candidate should be for the betterment of everyone, not just your tribe or your personal selfish aggrandizement. For Nigeria to move forward, voters must prioritize leaders who can address national issues over those who appeal to ethnic pride or promise personal gains. The Yoruba actors' regret is a poignant lesson. Tribalism may win election, but it cannot fix a country. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video.